You will never guess who's benefited the most so far from the assassination of Iran's general Soleimani. Well, I mean, honestly, you probably will guess, but hey, we're going to talk about it anyway. So as most of you have clearly realized by now, we just assassinated the second most powerful man in Iran. All hell's about to break loose. We have no idea what's about to happen. Trump has lost his whole damn mind. And as the world is about to be engulfed in fire, military defense contractors have, of course, found some way to profit off of it. This is the stocks of these respective military contractor companies on the day that Soleimani was assassinated. Let's check it out. Raytheon had a 1.6% increase that day. Lockheed Martin had a 3.8% increase that day. L3 Harris had a 3.3% increase that day. And Kratos Defense Security had a 10% increase in their stocks that day. Now, for those of you who may be thinking, well, 3.8% increase for Lockheed Martin, that's not that bad, right? It's only 3.8%, almost 4%. Okay. Yeah, they don't sound that bad, except for these are companies that are trading at almost $400 or $500 a share. That's a lot of money. That was just that day. Isn't that crazy? Once again, that the people who create the weapons for wars for both sides, so crazy that they seem to be the ones that profit. If only there was a way to tell if the lobbyists that are campaigning on behalf of, campaigning on behalf of their corporations, talking to our politicians, influencing them, the Ted Cruzes of the world, the Marco Rubios of the world, the Boltons of the world. I wonder if there was a way to tell if there was some potential benefit for them lobbying for war. Like, I wish there were some numbers right in front of our faces to say, maybe we shouldn't be allowing any type of lobbying of any kind from any military defense contractors. Just definitively, I just wish there were some numbers to prove this direct connection. This is absolutely ridiculous. And if you think that's bad, well, ladies and gentlemen, those numbers across the board will absolutely increase on Monday, because precisely 11 hours ago, Donald Trump just tweeted out that he's about to, or excuse me, no, we've already spent it. We've already spent. We're about to spend, or we just gave money to about $2 trillion. $2 trillion on weapons and military equipment. Who do you think we just gave that $2 trillion to, people? Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, L3 Harris, and Kratos Defense and Security. You guessed it. Probably GE somewhere up in there, I'm sure. Oh, and by the way, in all the articles that talk about the increase in stocks, they were very clear. They're like, nah, it was the assassination of Soleimani that led to these increases. And with $2 trillion about to go straight to these accounts of these corporations, these defense contractors, best believe, ladies and gentlemen, those numbers in some cases might double on Monday whenever the stock market opens back up. So you know what that means. I have to say this before I sign off. It's absolutely disgusting to me that Trump can look Americans in the face, people who voted for him in the face, said, I'm going to give you a better alternative to Obamacare, and say, we don't have enough money to give you Medicare for all. We don't have enough money for single payer. That's socialism stuff, people. But we have enough money to give to these defense contractors to pretend to fight a war that we started while pretending like we're the victim. And we damn sure have enough money to send you and your kids over to die in that war for oil. But isn't that how it always goes? We always find enough money to end lives, but only in the United States do we never have enough money to save them. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning into that segment of Mikasa Sukasa. And always remember, more than anything else, find your balance. Peace. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell if you like that segment of Mikasa Sukasa. Of course, if YouTube is giving you trouble, as it always does, you can download the Rockfin app and follow us there. Also, if you want to continue to help our show grow, you can help us reach our goal of 500 patrons on Patreon and donate as little as $1. Really, anything helps. Other than that, always remember, people, more than anything else, find your balance.